So if you're like me, you have been searching for a real uh, contribution to your spiritual search, for your spiritual awakening, or you're just curious about this phenomena related to the spirit. So like I said, if you're like me, you've been doing research and looking on different sites and different uh, mm, creators of content. Maybe you mm, seek for underground opinions, or you are settled just what the mainstream media says. Uh, in any uh, in any uh, in any one of those cases, I just want to say that I don't consider myself anyone special. I am just a, a person who has done a really honest search for meaning in life, for spirituality in life, for knowledge. And I've been there like 10 years, and I have came across with really interesting information. And well, just to say, I have studied, basically everything, you name it, from the Oriental stuff, from the Chinese and Japan, you name it, Shinto, religion, Buddhist, Tao, Zen, even going to the eastern side, the Quran, Islam, and the Hindu religions, which are really prolific, more than 3,000, 300 gods they have, or 300 religions, where that gives a staggering amounts of deities. So, in any case, spirituality and religion is a really vast subject. It is really gargantual in terms of the information uh, that is in the works of constructing all these worldviews. And also you have Christianity and Judaism and your uh, Judeo root, the Judaic root. Uh, so, which way would you take? What is the right approach to explain spirituality? Also, these are the most ancient ones. There's also uh, beliefs, systems of thought uh, that are currently, you know, uh, up to date, or they're, uh, you know, they are present today in society, like esoteric views, the New Age, even you can say that postmodern worldview or postmodernity, it is in on itself a system of thought. Or you could also say that you have your political movements that have not only a they are not only groups of policy, policies to promote into government, to lobby into the government, but they also have a moral framework. They have ideas that stand behind this political groups and interests. So there's many ways of thought But what I did find interesting is that you know the best system so far that I have found, the actually it is astounding how the major complexity that it has, and also the profound coherence that it has with the way we live in today, with the current way that society is today. It is on Christianity. And let me explain. Before you turn away, please let me just explain. On Christianity, we have, and you have to realize that I'm going to give you a hermeneutic. If you don't know what a hermeneutic is, it's just an interpretation of what the religion stands for. So you may never find a synthesized explanation of religion for Christianity like the one that I'm going to give you. So Christianity basically means how to turn a corrupt human being and turn it into a functional and respectful human being. And for that, you have to focus on the Word, because the Word is God, is the deification, or is the rising of the Word as a deity. We have God creating the world at the beginning with the Word, naming everything into existence. We have the Word being even more valuable than gold and silver. We have the Word playing a key role for the Jew people. In fact, it gives it gives humanity we have one of the most ancient records of law concepts, of law of law systems, of systems of law. So that is the breakthrough that is attributed to the Jew people. One of the alongside with the Sumerian people and the Romans, they are one of the most ancient societies that had developed a judicial worldview. They advanced, in a social science way. They advanced the making and implementation of rules in order to make a functional society. So it was only possible, or it was only possible to be conceived within a society that has elevated the Word over everything. And we see it once again on Jesus Christ, which is confirmed. His participation in history is confirmed, and it is just single-handedly the most influential event in human history. Actually, we're currently, more than half of the territory in the globe. It is managed by a calendar that honors Jesus Christ. We are currently on the Jesus Christ era, because we're living on 2023 AD, Anno Domini, which means the year of our Lord. And you get this message or this relevance in the Word everywhere that you look upon on the Bible. The Bible itself has also some really interesting mechanisms of semantics. They have misinformation. I, as a social scientist, have identified a really ancient record of misinformation, and we see it used in the beginning by Jesus Christ himself, when he was declaring that he was interested on confusing his adversaries. And he was explaining to his disciples that the time would come when he was going to explain all the things clearer. But during that time, he intended to confuse people. So we see this structure, this axle of transmission that is the word for the Christianity. So actually, the way you discover this, more, but more pungently or more exactly, it's on one of Jesus' explanations. You see, when he is asking his disciples, did this teachings cause you trouble to understand? And he was explaining that the Spirit, it is a word. So the words from God are the Spirit of God. And well, basically this is Christianity, the deification of the word. And if you look closely at the with philosophy to ourselves, if you look into the mirror and you look at yourself with philosophy, you will understand that what differentiates you from the animals, it is the word. Even though animals have souls, it is pretty a scientific fact. They have souls. There's investigations about animals being put in front of mirrors, and they have really interesting and really very complicated behaviors in front of mirrors. So animals are pretty much really amazing beings. They're really, in some cases, they are even far superior than human beings on some biological aspects. They have developed glands and organs in such ways that we could not even imagine. So animals are really amazing beings, and they are proven. Our pets, like we right now, we accustomed to live with the traditional pets, the domesticated animals, cats and dogs, birds. They have shown us they have feelings as well. So animals are really complex and really amazing beings. What differentiates you and me from an animal? It is the word. The word takes those feelings, takes that consciousness, that sentient experience, and takes it far beyond what any animal can do. And that is the difference between animals and human beings. Actually, if you really go to the root of the word human, you will find yourself amazed that human, it is the experience, this is the spirit on the flesh. That what human means. It is the experience, or it means human. It means spirit in the flesh. Humus, spirit. Mana, life. So it is the spirit in the flesh. And what is the spirit? Jesus said the spirit is the word. And if you realize, once again, looking at that mirror, you look at yourself and you're thinking in words. That it is what has propelled your consciousness to develop this amazing and staggering complexity that far superior exceeds what an animal can achieve. Even talking about whales, talking about any other animal that you can think of, we have overcome the complexity of any other animal through the word. So that is on the Bible. That is what it's explained, and on my own words and my hermeneutics, that's what the Bible is trying to teach you. That the word was given by God, and we were made on the image of God. And that way, what is God then? God is the Word. Remember John when it was talking about, the when it was the first chapter of John, uh, uh, explaining the gospel. At the beginning, it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word became flesh. So yeah, it is this main stream of importance that defines Christianity alone. And if you look at our society as well, the information is what has shaped our society through technology, and it is all possible through the Word. So if you want to awake to your spirituality, you have to study. You have to understand that the Word, it is the way. Christ said it. I am the way, the truth, and the life. So many interesting things happen when you understand the main importance of the Word in Christianity. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I hope it has, the appropriate audience. I know it's a far complex subject, but I'm I'm really sure that if someone who is intelligent will, come to terms to this really amazing concept, and it translates to a spiritual awakening, to the awakening of the relevance of the Word in not only our lives, but the Word on your personal experience, because you are what the Word allows you to be. You're allowed. Education's education opens the doors of your different experiences in life. Uh, the right amount of Word. Sometimes, if you choose, you know, um, not to study that much, or if you if you reach a high level of um, of expertise in studies, then it defines pretty much the way you're gonna be living your life. So yeah, so that's my contribution. I hope that you're well, and if you got to this point of the video, I wish you well. I wish you good luck, and uh, I will catch you on the comments to see if I was just doing this on one take, and I apologize if it's not too perfect, but that's kind of my style, one take shots, to improvise. And I told this just like it is, just my everyday belief. So I thank you again. I hope that God bless you. And yeah, that's, to me, this is the far most excellent way to awaken to spirituality, when you recognize that that you are a spirit in the flesh, and you take it from there. So good luck, take care, and God bless. Bye bye.